Hi, folks. My name is Christy Beatty. I am the Pipelines and Pathways Program Manager here at Brattleboro Development Credit Corporation. This Practical Life Skills Fair is brought to you by P3 and the Wyndham Regional Career Center for Brattleboro Union High School sophomores. So we're going to jump right into this training. It'll give you an overview of the schedule, locations where you'll have your booths, and other information that you'll need for the day. So let's jump right in. So you probably know this already from my emails, but what is this Practical Life Skills Fair? It's all the practical things you wish someone had taught you before you graduated from high school. It's showcasing the Wyndham Regional Career Center to BUHS sophomores as an option for their junior and senior year for their educational pathways. So most of you, if not all of you, actually have participated in our reality fair at Leland and Gray High School for the past few falls. And that is the Adulting 101 experience, very similar to that, the practical skills experience. So you'll see pictures here of people, tying ties, changing tires, learning how to change a diaper. And it's always been a super fun event for everyone. And now we're bringing it to the Brattleboro campus, which is great. So this event will be taking place on Thursday, February 27th. Presenters should arrive between 8 and 8:30 a.m. Volunteers will be present to help guide you to parking spots and help carry any items you bring to your booths. All presenters and teachers need to be ready for the students by 8:45 a.m. So it's a little tricky. There are two locations on the same campus. So I'm going to go into that briefly, but the location is 40 Atwood Street, Brattleboro, Vermont. So this is your Google Earth picture. Most of you will be arriving from Canal Street, heading down Fairground Road, and then taking a right onto Atwood Street. A few of you will be coming in from South Main, passing the Brattleboro Union High School on your left and taking a left onto Atwood. But you'll head down Atwood, and on your left, you will see the main building, Wyndham Regional Career Center. And in front of you, you'll also see the Community Bible Chapel. All right, so I'm going to come back to this map in a moment, but I want you to understand that there are two locations that some of you will be at the TIC, the Technical Industrial Center in green, and some of you will be at the main building. So let me go into who that will be in this next slide. Okay. So first of all, at the TIC, the classes that they run there are construction and architecture, electrical tech, manufacturing, forestry and natural resources, career foundations, student services, criminal justice, and automotive. So this is important. These are the businesses and organizations that will be at the TIC. That's GPI Construction, doing basic home repair, Sorsasimo Lumber, doing forestry careers, Vermont Department of Labor, helping students understand how to find jobs, Brooks Memorial Library, talking about all their fantastic library services, Community College of Vermont, teaching students about how to navigate your first year of college, Brattleboro Police Department will be doing a self-defense piece, Attorney Craig Miskovich will be doing a Know Your Legal Rights table. The Museum of Natural History will be doing some environmentalism pieces. If you look to the right there, you'll see that big owl is something that they brought to the last event. So I'm looking forward to that. Rescue Inc. will be teaching a piece on personal safety. And then UVM 4-H will be doing gardening and flower arranging and sort of the mental health benefits of that. So if you are in that list, we're going to go to the next slide. You are going to be following the green arrows. So you look at those red arrows, that's coming from Atwood Street. You've got the main building on your left, and you're going to take your immediate right after the crosswalk, head up a very small incline, and you'll be parking behind the TIC building. There will be volunteers there helping you. So hopefully that makes sense. So then we have the second building, the main building, and this is the classes that take place in that building. Their business class, early childhood education, health careers, professional communications, aviation and math, and culinary arts. So if you are one of these businesses or organizations, you will be in the main building. So BDCC's Business Acceleration Program, Department of Health will be doing preventative health care, Brattleboro Retreat Mental Health. Hireability will do clothing on a budget. John Doty, my ex-principal and favorite person, will be doing a tie the tie station. River Valley School will have a sewing and mending station as well as an intro to drawing station. Community College of Vermont will be doing an ethics piece, which is very interesting. Putney School, how to travel abroad. M&T Bank will do some piece on personal finance. We will have Nancy Weiss and Joyce Rathburn of the Career Center who will be offering unsolicited advice. And finally, Mama T's Sweet Spot. We have invested a lot of money in cookies, so get ready for some wonderful cookies. We'll make sure everybody gets one of those. So main building, that is you. And again, going back to this map, you'll be coming from Atwood Street with the red. The main building would be on your left, and you will actually park right in the parking lot that's in front of the Community Bible Chapel, and we'll help you lug things across the road to get them into the building. So hopefully this makes sense. We'll have people on site, waving you to the right spot, so don't worry about it. And to that point, ambassadors. So we'll have Wyndham Regional Career Center students and BDCC folks will be your ambassadors. You will know us by our crowns. We'll all be wearing a crown. And we will provide tables, tablecloths, signage, the schedule for the day, and the instructions. So those will all be at your table when you arrive. So student arrivals, we're going to split the sophomore class into two groups. The first group will be attending from 9 to 10 a.m. And they'll be split between those two locations, switching back and forth. There will be a break and time for us to reset, for you to go to the bathroom, for you to get those wonderful cookies from 10 to 10:25. And then the second group will be coming between 10:25 and 11:25. There is some wiggle room, so if there are kids who are right in the middle of, changing a tire or something, not a problem. We can write a pass for them. You can expect about 40 new students to cycle through this every 30 minutes. So around 200 students you'll be seeing that day total. Interactions between you and the students will be relatively brief, between 5 or 10 minutes at most. And I believe all of you have already presented, so it's kind of a quick interaction. The student assignment for the day is a scavenger hunt. So when students arrive, they can decide which booth they want to go to. They've already had a training, so they, kind of have a heads up to what they're interested in most. So we'll give them that agency and allow them to make those choices. Volunteers will encourage them to fan out and visit all the tables, but they don't have to visit every single station. There just won't be time for that. But you'll see there's a square next to each presenter, and you will provide a stamp on that square that corresponds to your booth, when you've had a quote unquote meaningful interaction with a student or they have completed a task. And so by meaningful interaction, literally just the student made eye contact, they said hello, they interacted with you and learned something, or they completed a task, like, they finished tying a tie. You pop a stamp on that part of the scavenger hunt. Teachers and volunteers will be available to help and answer questions. Once students complete their hour-long visit to both locations, they will head to an exit table. One will be located at each of the locations to review their scavenger hunt worksheet with an adult who will give them a final stamp, and then they will be entered into a raffle for all sorts of fun prizes. If your business would like to provide some of those fun prizes, we would be happy to accept them. No pressure, but that would be great. And if you do have prizes, we'll be going around and gathering those on the day of the event. So boy, I think that is it. On the day of the event, if you have questions, I'm going to direct you to Joyce Rathburn, who is the administrative assistant at the Career Center, and her number is 802-451-3586. I would suggest programming that into your phone right now, just in case you get lost or don't know what's happening or something's confusing on that day. If you want to ask questions in advance of the event, you can email me at the email below. But otherwise, I think that's all the information you need. I'm really looking forward to having everyone there. I think it's going to be an incredibly fun day, a great learning experience for kids, and a nice community building day as well. So thank you, and we will see you soon.